The city hums beyond the glass, but in this room the shadows pass. You're looking through me deep and wide, with secrets that you keep inside. The amber glow across your face, a quiet soul, a soft embrace. I'm caught within this velvet snare, by every breath you're taking there. Don't have to speak a single word. The loudest truth I've ever heard is written in the way you lean into the spaces in between. In your steady gaze I'm found, feet no longer touch the ground, floating in a bedroom haze, lost inside your steady gaze. No more rushing, no more gold, just the stories yet untold. In the rhythm of your ways, I am drifting in your steady gaze. Your eyes are dark like midnight ink. I'm on the edge, I'm on the brink of falling for the silent parts, the hidden maps within our hearts. You don't look away, you don't blink. You give me time to finally think about the man I want to be. In the mirror that you hold for me, don't have to speak a single word. The loudest truth I've ever heard is written in the way you lean into the spaces in between. In your steady gaze I'm found, feet no longer touch the ground, floating in a bedroom haze, lost inside your steady gaze. No more rushing, no more gold, just the stories yet untold. In the rhythm of your ways, I am drifting in your steady gaze. Time is stretching thin and slow, there's nowhere else we need to go. The world is fading into blue, there's only me and only you right here in the half light. Everything is finally right. In your steady gaze I'm found, feet no longer touch the ground, floating in a bedroom haze, lost inside your steady gaze. No more rushing, no more gold, just the stories yet untold. In the rhythm of your ways, I am drifting in your steady gaze. Steady gaze, just stay right here in your eyes. Steady gaze. Raindrops dancing on the ledge, we're living life upon the edge of a city painted pink and blue, filtered through the thought of you. The television static hum, beating like a distant drum. In the glow of a neon sign, everything is feeling fine. The colors bleed into the floor, I don't wanna go out anymore. The world outside is just a blur, I'd rather be right where we were. In the neon haze, reflection, looking for soul connection. Caught inside a digital dream, nothing's ever quite what it seems. Electric hearts and synthetic light, we can make it through the night. Lost in the glow, lost in the sea, in the neon haze reflection of me. hanging on the wall. Wait for the evening light to fall. I see a silhouette in the glass, watching all the strangers pass. But you are here and I am too, painted in a violet hue, a soft distortion in the air. I find my peace just standing there. The colors bleed into the floor. I don't wanna go out anymore. The world outside is just a blur. I'd rather be right where we were. In the neon haze, reflection, looking for a soul connection. Caught inside a digital dream. Nothing's ever quite what it seems. Electric hearts and synthetic light can make it through the night. Lost in the glow, lost in the sea. In the neon haze, reflection of me. Static in the head at night. Everything is flickering light. Hold your breath and close your eyes. Where the city meets the skies. Just a ghost in the machine. In the space that's left between. Looking for a soul connection. Caught inside a digital dream. Nothing's ever quite what it seems. Electric hearts and synthetic light. We can make it through the night. Lost in the glow, lost in the sea. In the neon haze, reflection of me. Neon haze. Neon haze. Reflecting you, reflecting me. In the glow. Neon haze. The moon is leaning on the glass, watching all the hours pass. I see the world in shades of gray, while we let the light decay. Your fingers trace a line of frost in the space where we got lost. The cold is biting at the brick, but the air in here is warm and thick. Every breath is like a prayer, hanging in the midnight air. Mirror image of the street, where the sky and asphalt meet. Midnight window pane, washing out the city stain. Looking out and looking in, where do you and I begin? Crystal clear and cold as ice, waiting for the sun to rise through the silver and the rain. On the midnight window pane, the street lamps flicker down below. People come in, people go, but we're a world away from there, caught within this quiet snare. I see your face against the dark. Every shadow leaves a mark, a map of everything we feel. Behind the glass, the world is real. Every breath is like a prayer, hanging in the midnight air. Mirror image of the street, where the sky and asphalt meet. Midnight window pane, washing out the city stain. Looking out and looking in, where do you and I begin? Crystal clear and cold as ice, waiting for the sun to rise through the silver and the rain. On the midnight leave the heavy world behind. If we stay inside this frame, everything remains the same. Silent nights and winter dreams, nothing's ever as it seems. Midnight window pane, washing out the city stain. Looking out and looking in, where do you and I begin? Crystal clear and cold as ice, waiting for the sun to rise through the silver and the rain on the midnight window pane. The clock is ticking on the shelf. I'm keeping secrets to myself. The heavy curtains hit the floor. I don't remember what they're for. A soft vibration in the dark, the glowing embers of a spark. We're sinking deep into the couch with nothing left to talk about. It's a language made of gold, a story that was never told. In the space between our hands, where the silence understands. Wrapped in velvet silence, away from all the violence of the world outside the door. I don't need it anymore, just the humming of the air and the way you're sitting there, finding peace in what we hide, in the velvet silence of the night. The shadows stretch across the rug like a long and quiet hug. I watch the way you tilt your head, remembering things we never said. There's a comfort in the hushed, without the feeling of being rushed. Every second is a gift, while the heavy shadows shift. It's a language made of gold, a story that was never told. In the space between our hands, where the silence understands. Wrapped in velvet silence, away from all the violence of the world outside the door. I don't need it anymore, just the humming of the air and the way you're sitting there, finding peace in what we hide, in the velvet silence of the night. No more shouting in the street, just the sound of hearts that beat in the perfect quiet chime, holding back the hand of time. If the world begins to wake, this is one thing they can't take. Wrapped in velvet silence, away from all the violence of the world outside the door. I don't need it anymore, just the humming of the air and the way you're sitting there, finding peace in what we hide, in the velvet silence of the night. Stealing glass are rising high, scraping up the iron sky. But inside these four white walls, the heavy rain no longer falls. Traffic moving down below, like a river's endless flow. I shut the lock and turn the key to set our tired spirits free. The city is a restless beast, but here the noises finally cease. A secret garden made of stone, where we can finally be alone. In our concrete sanctuary, everything is light and airy, protected from the jagged street, where the cold and shadows meet. Build a world just for us two, in this gray and silver view, safe behind the heavy door. I don't need the world no more. The sirens wail a mile away, the signal end of another day. But here the air is sweet and still, time obeys our every will. Candlelight up on the floor, we don't wonder anymore about the rush or about the fame. The outside world is just a name. The city is a restless beast, but here the noises finally ceased. A secret garden made of stone, where we can finally be alone. In our concrete sanctuary, everything is light and airy, protected from the jagged street, where the cold and shadows meet. Build a world just for us two, in this gray and silver view, safe behind the heavy door. I don't need the world no more. Let the skyscrapers collide, we have found a place to hide, higher than the clouds can go, further than the lights can show. Just a temple in the sky, where the city comes to die. In our concrete sanctuary, everything is light and airy, protected from the jagged street, where the cold and shadows meet. Build a world just for us two, in this gray and silver view, safe behind the heavy door. I don't need the world no more. Box of memories on the floor, shadows dancing by the door. I see the flash against the wall, before we learn to let it fall. The colors bleeding at the edge, a quiet promise, a sacred pledge. Now the chemicals are drying out, leaving nothing left to doubt. A moment frozen in the light, before the day turned into night. I hold the paper in my hand to try and make you understand. In these faded Polaroids, filling up the empty voids, everything was bright and new in the frame of me and you, shaking till the ghosts appear. Everything is crystal clear, even if the colors die. We are living in this white light. The corners curl and turn to gold, the story that is getting old. But I can't seem to throw away the ghost of who we were that day. Your smile is blurry, out of focus, like a subtle soft hypnosis, tracing lines of where we stood in the heart of Hollywood. A moment frozen in the light, before the day turned into night. I hold the paper in my hand to try and make you understand. In these faded Polaroids, filling up the empty voids, everything was bright and new in the frame of me and you, shaking till the ghosts appear. Everything is crystal clear, even if the colors die. We are living in this white lie. Time is just a chemical burn, waiting for the tide to turn. Watch the image slowly fade into the mess that we have made. But for a second we were gold, before the story was all told. In these faded Polaroids, filling up the empty voids, everything was bright and new in the frame of me and you, shaking till the ghosts appear. Everything is crystal clear, even if the colors die. We are living in this white lie. City lights and low tires, high above the traffic line, watching all the stars align. The skyline is a jagged comb, cutting through our temporary home. I hear the ocean in the breeze, blowing through the balcony trees. A salt air kiss upon your skin, where the city ends and we begin. The distance between the street and the shore is everything I was looking for. A paradox of steel and sand, held within your open hand. City lights and low tides, where the restless heart resides, burning bright and drifting slow. Everywhere we need to go, neon yellow, ocean blue. The only constant here is you. In the rhythm of the night, city lights and low tides. The asphalt holds the heat of day, while the water washes it away. A binary of fire and deep, watching as the commuters sleep. I see the reflection in your eyes of the taxis in the summer skies, the concrete poles, the tidal pull, keeping every empty space so full. The distance between the street and the shore is everything I was looking for. A paradox of steel and sand, held within your open hand. City lights and low tides, where the restless heart resides, burning bright and drifting slow. Everywhere we need to go, neon yellow, ocean blue. The only constant here is you. In the rhythm of the night, city lights and low tides. Let the sirens fade to waves, in the silence that we crave. No more borders, no more lines between the waves and city signs. Just a balance in the dark, floating like a single spark. City lights and low tides, city lights and low city lights and low tides. The ceiling is a heavy sea, pressing down on you and me. We're anchored to the cotton sheets, while the world outside competes. I can't lift a finger, I can't move, caught inside this steady groove. A magnetic pull within your skin, drawing all my senses in. The earth is spinning fast and loud, but we are hidden in a cloud, weightless in the dark of night, heavy with the morning light. It's a subtle gravity holding you so close to me, falling upwards into blue. Everything revolves around you, no resistance, no escape. Every shadow, every shape, in this orbit where we stay, bound by subtle gravity. The dust is dancing in the air, I see the moonlight in your hair. We're sinking through the bedroom floor, I don't wanna struggle anymore. Every breath you take is like a tide, pulling at the thoughts I hide. A gentle force I can't explain, numbing every single pain. The earth is spinning fast and loud, but we are hidden in a cloud, weightless in the dark of night, heavy with the morning light. It's a subtle gravity holding you so close to me, falling upwards into blue. Everything revolves around you, no resistance, no escape. Every shadow, every shape, in this orbit where we stay, bound by subtle gravity. Space and time begin to bend at the point where we depend on the silence and the heat, on the sound of hearts that beat. Gravity is just a word, the sweetest one I've ever heard. It's a subtle gravity holding you so close to me, falling upwards into blue. Everything revolves around you, no resistance, no escape. Every shadow, every shape, in this orbit where we stay, bound by subtle gravity. Footsteps fading down the floor, key turning in a distant door. The hollow sound of empty space that light and time can't quite erase. I hear the neighbors through the wall, a muffled laugh, a muffled call. But in this corridor of blue, everything leads back to you. The shadows stretch the ceilings high, underneath the fluorescent sky. A lonely rhythm, a steady beat of tired souls on concrete feet. Echoes of the hallway, dancing in the doorway. The sound of what we used to be, coming back to haunt me. Every whisper, every stride, nowhere left for us to hide. Lost within the transit play, and the echoes of the hallway. like heavy dust and tired eyes. I walk the carpet worn and thin to where the silence starts again. I see your ghost at every turn, a lesson that I had to learn. Between the entrance and the end, where every stranger is a friend. Oh, shadows stretch the ceilings high underneath the fluorescent sky. A lonely rhythm, a steady beat of tired souls on concrete feet. Echoes of the hallway dancing in the doorway. The sound of what we used to be, coming back to haunt me. Every whisper, every stride, nowhere left for us to hide. Lost within the transit play, in the echoes of the hallway. Long nights and hollow walls, waiting for the phone that calls. The resonance of distant feet, where the past and present meet. Just a vibration in the wood, doing everything we should. Echoes of the hallway dancing in the doorway. The sound of what we used to be, coming back to haunt me. Every whisper, every stride, nowhere left for us to hide. Lost within the transit play, in the echoes of the hallway. The candlelight is burning low, watching all the shadows grow. I'm reading lines upon your face that time itself could not erase. A heavy silence fills the air, 1,000 words are hanging there. I'm diving deep beneath the blue to find the ghost inside of you. Every flicker, every spark leaves a message in the dark. You don't have to say a thing to hear the songs you never sing. Untold stories in your eyes, beneath the mask and the disguise. A library of everything, the winter and the coming spring. I'm lost inside the history of who you were and who you'll be. The truth is where the mystery lies, in the untold stories in your eyes. The world is rushing past the gate, but in this room we hesitate to break the spell of what we see in this shared captivity. I see the cities you have burned and all the lessons you have learned. It's written in the way you stare, like there's a secret hidden there. Every flicker, every spark leaves a message in the dark. You don't have to say a thing to hear the songs you never sing. Untold stories in your eyes, beneath the mask and the disguise. A library of everything, the winter and the coming spring. I'm lost inside the history of who you were and who you'll be. The truth is where the mystery lies, in the untold stories in your eyes. Open up the dusty book, give me one more honest look. Let let the chapter start to unfold. In the silver and the gold, no more hiding in the shade. Let the memories finally fade. Untold stories in your eyes, beneath the mask and the disguise. A library of everything, the winter and the coming spring. I'm lost inside the history of who you were and who you'll be. The truth is where the mystery lies, in the untold stories in your eyes. Five a.m. in the empty hall, watching shadows climb the wall. The automatic door slide wide to let the morning drift inside. The hazy gray across the floor, I don't hear the city roar, just the hum of the vending machine and the spaces left in between. The night is trading for the day, while the world begins to pray for a light that's soft and thin, to let the waking world begin. Morning mist in the lobby, everything's feeling hobby, moving slow and out of time. In this early morning chime, silver breath and quiet air, finding no one else is there, just a ghost of where we've been, in the morning mist again. The marble reflects the pale blue light, the final pieces of the night. I see my shadow on the glass, watching as the minutes pass. There's a silence in the lobby chair, like a secret hanging there. I'm waiting for the coffee steam to wake me from this silver dream. The night is trading for the day, while the world begins to pray for a light that's soft and thin, to let the waking world begin. Morning mist in the lobby, everything's feeling hobby, moving slow and out of time. In this early morning chime, silver breath and quiet air, finding no one else is there, just a ghost of where we've been, in the morning mist again. Before the business suits arrive, before the city feels alive, we can stay inside this haze for a final quiet phase. Let the cold air touch your face in this lonely, holy space. Morning mist in the lobby, everything's feeling hobby, moving slow and out of time. In this early morning chime, silver breath and quiet air, finding no one else is there, just a ghost of where we've been, in the morning mist again. Sun is sunken out of sight, leaving us the gift of night. A heavy blue begins to spread like a blanket on the bed. I can feel the color in the room, deeper than a flower's bloom. Indigo is on the wall, waiting for the stars to fall. Close your eyes and let it sink, moving moving closer to the brink of a world where logic dies and the ocean meets the skies. Deep indigo dreams, nothing is the way it seems. Floating in a sea of ink, giving us the time to think. Electric blue and midnight shade, the memories that never fade, drifting on the silent beams of our deep indigo dream. Your silhouette is painted dark, glowing with the neon spark. I can hear your heartbeat slow in the indigo below. Ooh, everything is soft and strange, nothing that we need to change, just the rhythm of the tide with the moon as our only guide. Close your eyes and let it sink. Moving closer to the brink of a world where logic dies and the ocean meets the skies. Deep indigo dreams, nothing is the way it seems. Floating in a sea of ink, giving us the time to think. Electric blue and midnight shade, the memories that never fade, drifting on the silent beams of our deep indigo dreams. The world is made of velvet light, turning everything to right. No more black and no more white, just the colors of the night. Swim into the darkest part of the map within your heart. Deep indigo dreams, nothing is the way it seems. Floating in a sea of ink, giving us the time to think. Electric blue and midnight shade, the memories that never fade, drifting on the silent beams of our deep indigo dream. The edges of the room are blurred. The quietest sound I've ever heard is the rising of your chest in this moment of our rest. I don't need the HD view to see the soul inside of you, just a hazy golden line where your spirit touches mine. The sharpest world is kept outside with all the ego and the pride, and here the light is filtered low to let the inner beauty show. Soft focus heartbeat, moving to a slow beat. Everything is out of lines, like the stars and ancient signs. No more pressure, no more glare, just the warmth within the air. Pulses steady, pulses sweet in our soft focus heartbeat. I see you through a dreamer's lens, where the heavy sorrow ends. A glow around your every move, caught inside a mellow groove. The details matter less and less in this sea of tenderness. I only feel the central spark beating loud within the dark. The sharpest world is kept outside with all the ego and the pride, and here the light is filtered low to let the inner beauty show. Soft focus heartbeat, moving to a slow beat. Everything is out of lines, like pulses sweet in our soft focus heartbeat. Let the world go out of frame, don't forget the logic and the name. If we lose the clarity, we find the true reality. Just a vibration, just a hum, until the morning light has come. Soft focus heartbeat, moving to a slow beat. Everything is out of lines, like the stars and ancient signs. No more pressure, no more glare, just the warmth within the air. Pulses steady, pulses sweet in our soft focus heartbeat. The window is a silver line between your world and mine. A fragile sheet of frozen air, holding back the street out there. I see the headlights start to fade across the kingdom we have made. The sky is leaning on the wall, waiting for the night to fall. A boundary of cold and clear, everything is focused here. Transparent but a mile thick, behind the mortar and the brick. On the glass horizon, where the sun is dying, we are looking through the deep while the city falls to sleep. Fragmented and beautiful in a space so meaningful, lost within the silver light on the glass horizon tonight. Your reflection is a ghost, the things we love the very most are shimmering against the pain, like static in the falling rain. I touch the surface, feel the chill, while the spinning world is still just a layer of the view, dividing everything but you. A boundary of cold and clear, everything's focused here. Transparent but a mile thick, behind the mortar and the brick. On the glass horizon, where the sun is dying, we are looking through the deep while the city falls to sleep. Fragmented and beautiful in a space so meaningful, lost within the silver light on the glass horizon tonight. Break the frame and let us through into something bright and new, or stay behind the safety net with memories we can't forget. A prism made of neon blue, pointing back at me and you. On the glass horizon, where the sun is dying, we are looking through the deep while the city falls to sleep. Fragmented and beautiful in a space so meaningful, lost within the silver light on the glass horizon. quiet space inside the room, watching how the shadows bloom. I read the movement of your hand, a dialect I understand. No need for vowels or for consonants to build our private monuments. The air is heavy with the weight of everything we didn't state. The dictionary in your touch that says so little and so much. A grammar made of heat and skin, where the realest words begin. Unspoken syntax in the dark, leaving behind a hidden mark, defining what we're feeling now, without the why and without the how. A perfect sentence in a glance, the rhythm of a silent dance, locked within this quiet phase, in our unspoken syntax ways. Punctuation in your sigh, the semicolon in your eye. I trace the structure of your face to find our own communal space. The world is noisy with its talk, but we can run before you walk inside this hollow sacred shell, with stories that we'll never tell. A dictionary in your touch that says so little and so much. A grammar made of heat and skin, where the realest words begin. Unspoken syntax in the dark, leaving behind a hidden mark, defining what we're feeling now, without the why and without the how. A perfect sentence in a glance, the rhythm of a silent dance, locked within this quiet phase, in our unspoken syntax ways. Language is a clumsy tool, let the silence be the school, where we learn the way to be beyond the reach of vocabulary. Just a frequency, a tone, in a world we call our own. Unspoken syntax in the dark, leaving behind a hidden mark, defining what we're feeling now, without the why and without the how. Perfect sentence in a glance, the rhythm of a silent dance, locked within this quiet phase, in our unspoken syntax ways. 10 million souls inside the grid, and all the secrets that they hid, the hum of wires inside the wall, while the winter shadows crawl. I'm sitting by the kitchen light, a single island in the night, watching the planes across the sky as the heavy world goes by. A symphony of distant horns, where the lonely heart is born, surrounded by the steel and glass, watching all the ghosts pass. Metropolitan solitude, in a quiet kind of mood, alone together in the dark, floating like a single spark. The city is a crowded sea, but you are all I need to be, high above the multitude, in our metropolitan solitude. The neighbor's TV flickers blue. A silent story pushing through the fire escape is cold and gray. Where the morning hides away, I find my comfort in the height, in the middle of the night, disconnected from the rush, in this urban kind of hush. A symphony of distant horns, where the lonely heart is born, surrounded by the steel and glass, watching all the ghosts pass. Metropolitan solitude, in a quiet kind of mood, alone together in the dark, floating like a single spark. The city is a crowded sea, but you are all I need to be. High above the multitude in our metropolitan solitude. Let the sirens wail and scream. We are living in a dream, locked behind a double bolt, away from every sudden joy. Just a pulse within the stone. Finally, we are alone. Metropolitan solitude, in a quiet kind of mood, alone together in the dark, floating like a single spark. The city is a crowded sea, but you are all I need to be. High above the multitude in our metropolitan solitude. Lying flat upon the back, watching light begin to crack. The headlights from the street below put on a silent moving show. Across the white, across the gray, the ghosts of cars just fade away, transforming every corner beam into a fragment of a dream. A silhouette of window frames, playing all the lonely games, moving slow and moving wide, with the darkness on our side. Shadows on the ceiling got me lost in every feeling, tracing shapes I can't explain, in the pleasure and the pain. Indigo and amber light, moving through the dead of night, captured by the way I'm kneeling, watching shadows on the ceiling. Your hand is resting on my chest in this moment of our rest. I see the shadow of your hair dancing in the midnight air. The fan is spinning round and round, a rhythmic and a hollow sound, cutting through the static glow in the room where we go low. A silhouette of window frames, playing all the lonely games, moving slow and moving wide, with the darkness on our side. Shadows on the ceiling got me lost in every feeling, tracing shapes I can't explain, in the pleasure and the pain. Indigo and amber light, moving through the dead of night, captured by the way I'm kneeling, watching shadows on the ceiling. Don't want the lamp tonight, I don't want the heavy light, just the shapes that drift and crawl from the ceiling to the wall, in the shifting gray design. Everything is feeling fine. Shadows on the ceiling lost in every feeling, tracing shapes I can't explain, in the pleasure and the pain. Indigo and amber light, moving through the dead of night, captured by the way I'm kneeling, watching shadows on the ceiling. The distant rattle on the track, the city tries to take us back. A lonely whistle through the rain, calling out a hollow name. The final blue and yellow blur, reminding me of how we were before the stations closed their eyes underneath the heavy skies. A metal heartbeat in the ground, the only life that's left around, moving slow toward the end, where the steel and silence blend. Last train nostalgia, I'm glad I ever knew you, in the echo of the ride, with the city on our side, fading sparks and iron wheels, knowing how the distance feels, captured in the midnight light, on the last train home tonight. The empty seats and flickering neon, a tired world for us to lean on. I see your face against the pane, watching for the sun in vain. The rhythmic clicking of the rails, telling all our secret tales of every stop we didn't take for our own salvation's sake. A metal heartbeat in the ground, the only life that's left around, moving slow toward the end, where the steel and silence blend. Last train nostalgia, I'm glad I ever knew you, in the echo of the ride, with the city on our side, fading sparks and iron wheels, knowing how the distance feels, captured in the midnight light, on the last train home tonight. Let the platform drift away into the mess of yesterday. We are safely in the car, heading where the shadows are. One more tunnel, one more turn, before the morning starts to burn. Last train nostalgia, I'm glad I ever knew you, in the echo of the ride, with the city on our side, fading sparks and iron wheels, knowing how the distance feels, captured in the midnight light, on the last train home tonight. Clouds are heavy on the glass, watching all the lightning pass 100 floors above the street, where the wind and thunder meet. The city lights are blurred and wet, the sun has made a long sunset. I hear the rumbling in the floor, safe behind the heavy door. The glass is cold against my hand, above the dark and flooded land, a private weather just for us, away from all the city rush. Quiet storm in the high rise, reflected in your deep eyes. Rain is washing down the wall, while the winter shadows fall. Electric blue and silver rain, muffled drum, waiting for the night to come. I watch the rain in sheets of gray, washing all the world away. Your silhouette is still and calm, like a prayer or like a song, floating in this concrete tower at this late and lonely hour. Glass cold against my hand, above the dark and flooded land. A private weather just for us, away from all the city rush. Quiet storm in the high rise, reflected in your deep eyes. Rain is washing down the wall, while the winter shadows fall. Electric blue and silver rain, numbing every single pain, locked within this hollow sky. In our quiet storm tonight. Let the lightning strike the spire. We are fueled by inner fire, higher than the birds can fly. In this temple in the sky, the world below is just a blur of everything we ever were. Quiet storm in the high rise, reflected in your deep eyes. Rain is washing down the wall, while the winter shadows fall. Electric blue and silver rain, numbing every single pain, locked within this hollow sky. In our quiet storm tonight. Still frame memories. The morning light is on the floor, I hear the city start to roar. But in this room the clock is still, submitting to our every will. A million moments caught in time, like a rhythm or a rhyme. I see the dust across the lens, where the heavy journey ends. Every flicker, every pause, breaking all the nature's laws. A gallery of you and me, for the only ones to see. Still frame memories, deeper than the open seas, captured in a single breath, defeating even time and death. The silver and the velvet light, keeping everything so bright in the quiet of the night. In our still frame memories, I see you standing by the door, shadows dancing on the floor. The way you tilt your head just so, in the afterglow we know, a snapshot of a secret smile. Stay with me a little while, before the world begins to fade. In the kingdom we have made, every flicker, every pause, breaking all the nature's laws. A gallery of you and me, for the only ones to see. Still frame memories, deeper than the open seas, captured in a single breath, defeating hold it all before the morning shadows fall. Still